Tonight, we're sharing something special, you and I, even though we are probably very far from each other, maybe continents apart. It's the first full moon of the year. They call it the wolf moon, for the howling of hungry wolves in midwinter. If you could step outside and look up, you might see it hanging bright in the darkness. So bright it casts shadows on the ground. Or perhaps it's just rising for you, appearing large and golden on the horizon. When the moon is close to the horizon, its light has to travel through more of our atmosphere. And all that air is like a filter, scattering the bluer light and letting the warmer orange and yellow colors shine through. That's why the rising moon looks amber, like a copper penny at the edge of the sky. Our ancestors knew this moon very well. Imagine what it would have felt like in the brittle depths of winter as you huddle around the fire to hear the wolves drawing closer, calling to each other somewhere out there in the blackness. Those howls would echo through the frozen air, carrying for miles across silent landscapes. That instinctive shiver our ancestors felt when they heard the wolf's howls, that was fear doing exactly what it was meant to do. Fear is one of nature's most powerful gifts to us. It has been refined through millions of years of evolution, passed down through countless generations, keeping our species alive. Fear helps us prepare and respond to danger. But sometimes this ancient guardian can become overprotective, especially in our modern world. Instead of alerting us to immediate dangers, it begins to whisper about possibilities and what ifs. We lie awake at night, our minds spinning stories about things that might never happen. We imagine worst-case scenarios for ourselves and our loved ones. Our bodies respond as if these imagined dangers are real, flooding our systems with stress hormones and keeping us alert when we should be drifting into sleep. But tonight, under the ancient wolf moon, we're going to explore a different way. We're going to guide you into a state of deep relaxation. We'll help lift some of that anxiety from your mind and escort you gently toward a deep, refreshing sleep. Before we begin, as always, a gentle reminder, please only listen to this podcast when you're somewhere safe and comfortable, somewhere you can fully relax. And if you're finding these episodes helpful, consider following or subscribing to this podcast. It only takes a second to press that button, and I'll be honest, the show is still in its first year, and it's still exciting every time we get a new follower. So, thank you. Let's begin by making sure you're comfortable. Adjust your pillow if you need to, and let your body settle into your bed. If you need to move or stretch, do it now. Take all the time you need to find that perfect position for sleep. Notice your breathing. There's no need to change it. Notice the natural rhythm, like waves on a shore. With each breath out, feel yourself sinking a little deeper into your bed. Imagine now that you can feel the gentle power of the moon above you, just as it pulls the oceans of the world. Picture the light filling the space around you, gently pouring in from all the nooks and crannies of the room. As you lie there, imagine that this moonlight has weight and movement, like water, like a tide that can flow over your body, washing away any tension it finds. Let's imagine it first flowing across your feet. As you breathe in, imagine the moonlit tide surrounding your feet with its gentle silver light. As you breathe out, the tide retreats, drawing away any tension from your toes, the soles of your feet, your ankles. Feel how the light reaches all those tiny muscles in your feet that support you each day. It flows between each toe, around each small bone, encouraging every fiber to soften and release. Your feet respond naturally to this healing light, drinking it in. Feel how heavy and peaceful they become as the moonlight flows through them again and again, each wave leaving them more and more relaxed. The tide flows in again with your breath, this time reaching your calves. Feel the cool touch of moonlight surrounding them. As the tide retreats, it draws away any remaining tension, leaving your calves soft and heavy. Your feet and calves now rest on the bed, feeling loose and so heavy. They sink into the surface of the bed beneath you, resting completely. With your next breath, feel the tide of moonlight rise to your knees, and then your thighs. The light swirls gently around these larger muscles, finding any hidden pockets of tension. And as the tide ebbs away, it carries that tension with it, leaving your entire lower body feeling heavy and peaceful. The moonlit water now rises to your hips and your lower back. Feel how it supports you. Any tension in your back begins to dissolve into the silver light. With each retreat of the tide, your body sinks a little deeper into relaxation. Now the tide reaches your stomach and your chest. As it flows around you, feel how it matches the rhythm of your breath. Rising with each inhale, receding with each exhale. Any worry or tension in your chest dissolves into the moonlit water, carried away as the tide retreats. If your heart felt heavy, it's now as light as a feather, as weightless as a cloud. The moonlight cascades down your shoulders now, finding every knot of tension. Feel it seeping deep into those complex muscles where neck meets shoulder, unraveling knots you may have carried for weeks. The light knows exactly how to reach the deepest layers, warming and relaxing every fiber. As it flows down your arms, the moonlight feels like silk sliding over your skin. It spirals around your upper arms, releasing any strain from computer work or carrying heavy things. It swirls through your elbows, washing away any stiffness. And when it reaches your forearms, feel how it soothes away the tension. It flows through your hands, between each finger, as if you're dipping your hands into a stream of liquid light. Feel the tingles of energy in your palms, the space between your fingers. Your arms become weightless now, floating in the sea of gentle light. The moonlight swirls around your throat, dissolving any tightness there, any words left unsaid, any feelings held back. Feel that constriction melting away, leaving your throat open and relaxed. As it reaches your face, notice how the moonlight seems to know exactly where you need it most. Feel it softening the hinge of your jaw, melting away any tension from clenched teeth. It flows across your cheeks and up to those very small muscles around your eyes, the ones you didn't even know you were holding tight, but now they've loosened. Your whole face is relaxed. The light now touches your temples with infinite gentleness, easing away any trace of headache. It moves across your forehead, smoothing out the furrows of worry or concentration, until your whole face feels as serene as a still pool of water. On a deeper level, imagine you can feel the moonlight working within each cell of your body. Like countless tiny stars, each cell begins to glow with peaceful energy. The light flows through your tissues, washing away any stagnant energy, any cellular fatigue. It sparkles between your muscles and bones, clearing away toxins, tension, leaving behind only pure, refreshing energy. Your whole body is now immersed in calm, moonlit water. With each gentle wave, you drift deeper into relaxation. The moon's ancient rhythm moves through you, rocking you gently towards sleep. Let yourself drift, held safely in this peaceful tide of moonlight. And now, simply listen to my voice. Your inner mind recognizes these words as true. Listen carefully as my words take you deeper. These words carry meaning and power. Your inner mind understands this completely and accepts these words. Follow my voice as it guides you deeper into a profound state of rest. Your inner mind accepts these words and allows them to sink deeply into your consciousness. In this moment, right here, right now, you are completely safe. Feel the protection of walls around you, the comfort of your bed beneath you, the infinite peace of the night sky above you. Just as wolves know how to find the safest den, your body recognizes when you are truly safe. Let your mind drift to the wolves who share this moonlit night with us. These remarkable creatures know something that we sometimes forget. They know when to be alert, and they know when to rest. They don't waste their energy worrying about yesterday's hunt or tomorrow's weather. They rest deeply when they're in their den, surrounded by their pack, under the watchful eye of the moon. And just like these wolves, you carry within you an ancient wisdom, a strength that has been passed down through generations. Think of all the challenges your ancestors faced, all the changes they adapted to, all the storms they weathered. That same resilience lives in every cell of your body. You are their living proof that survival is possible, that challenges can be overcome. As you lie here, letting the moonlight hold you, notice how your worried thoughts begin to feel lighter and less urgent, like clouds passing across the moon. They're simply moving through. You don't need to chase them or push them away. Just watch as they drift past, becoming fainter and fainter in the moon's gentle light. Remember, most of the things we worry about never come to pass. And those that do, you've faced challenges before. You've solved problems before. You've survived difficult days before. There is a fierce strength within you, like a wolf's heart, beating steady and strong. It's there when you need it, but right now, in this safe moment, you can let that strength rest. Notice how your breath has found its natural rhythm, how your muscles have softened, how your mind is becoming quieter, calmer. This is your body's wisdom speaking, telling you it's safe to rest now. It's safe to let go. It's safe to drift toward sleep.